you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy, it's your guy, it's your Finish That Man. Okay, you know the drill. Now today's video is about suffering. Now the question is suffering a good thing or a bad thing? Is today's video. Stay tuned. And whoa, hold up, if you're new on this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe and give it a thumbs up, because I release videos like this every Tuesday and every Thursday and you don't wanna miss them. So let's get started. Let's talk about it now. What comes into your mind when you think about suffering? Because it seems like nobody wants to suffer, and we all got caught in our crossroads, trying to do something, but you have to go through that pain, through that struggle. Why is that? The question of today is suffering a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I got good news for you and steps on how to know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. First of all, before we get into it, I want you to think at it as a positive thing, because when I look at myself and I look at the past, from where I've been, I can tell you that suffering, it played a major role in my life, because you have to suffer to get something better. Like, I can show you an example. When I was growing up, I would say I didn't have as much, but through that suffering, that pain, that pressure, that pushes you to become a better person, to become a better version of yourself, is because I had to endure my weakness, which was suffering, into strength. I had to grow up. I had to learn that certain things happen. You just have to make peace with them. So yeah, the truth is suffering is a good thing, because when I was growing up, I had friends who were privileged, like maybe they came from rich families and all that. The truth is, guys, listen, most of them didn't make it. You know why? Because sometimes when you grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth, you don't have the power, or you don't know how to work for yourself at some point. But suffering made me realize that I need to fight for my life. I need to push. I need to do something with my life. I had to make a decision on whether I remain like this or not. You see, it doesn't matter. The truth is, all of us are suffering. Like, we're all going through something in life, and that's the truth. Both the rich and the poor, it doesn't matter. You suffer something. You understand there is a lack of something. Maybe you are married, but there is no joy. Maybe you are not married. Suffering, it is part of our lives. Like, you need to endure it. You need to make peace with it, to understand the fact that, look, man, I have to go through what I'm going through for growth. It strengthens you inside. It makes you whole. Like, it makes you to become a better version of yourself. So you need to take suffering as a good thing. The reason is that, or the problem is, most people, nobody wants to suffer. All want to make it. Like, everybody wants that silver spoon in your mouth, all right? But the truth is, life is not like that. It's not what you see in the movies. Life, you face reality. You see, the truth is, guys, in school, they only teach us what they know. They teach us the modules or the subjects that you're doing for that moment, for that period. But the truth is, what they don't teach you is survival. You see, survival, it's something which you learn when you grow up. After matric, or after some time, you realize that I have to survive in this world. Survival is something that you learn throughout the process, and it's a decision to survive. You know what I mean? You can quit along the way, or you can push towards your goal. You understand? So suffering, it is something that you have to go through. You need to make peace with and understand that, see, it is a good thing. So it is up to you to make that decision. You say, you know what? Yes, I am suffering financially or academically, or I am failing, I'm not passing, nothing is working right now, but it's just a phase. It will pass. It's a decision that you have to make and say, you know what, it's fine. I know these things happen. It happens to everyone. When you are struggling about something small, somebody out there is struggling that they don't have a place to sleep, they don't have legs, they don't have eyes. When you got 2 eyes, you got 2 legs. Look, man, you just have to make a decision and say, you know what, I have these things, so why don't I do something about it? You don't have a degree, but you have matric. Nobody does have that thing. So instead of you making excuses and just appreciate what you have and what you got. You know what I mean? So life will just become better that way. Here's a good question is, what do you do when you go through this suffering, through this stress, through this depression, trials, through these dilemmas? What do you do, through these predicaments? The question is, what do you do? You don't know what to do. You get stuck in your mind and you just don't know what to do at that time. You're just there and you're just like, whoa. Okay, fine, I'm suffering now. What do I do? The truth is, use what you have to get what you want. You see, if you have matric, try do something with it. Try and apply for jobs and stop making excuses and lying down and sleeping and making excuses and complaining. Alright, hope that makes sense. So, another thing, guys, look, you need to understand something, that others got bigger problems than yours. If you can just make peace with the fact that maybe I'm suffering at these small things, crying about them, somebody out there got bigger problems than yours. They just stole his car, he just got divorced, just too many things that are happening at the moment. Lost the house, lost the child. So you need to understand that it happens to all of us. We feel the pain of loss. Sometimes it just happens without you understanding. You don't need to understand it. You just have to deal with it, move on with your life, because suffering, it has to happen. It is a good thing most of the time. It helps you to grow. It helps you to understand that life is a fight. You survive. It's a natural selection. Not everybody makes it. Only the strongest survive. Let me tell you something. You see, we can all talk the big talk, but walking the big walk, it takes some courage. You understand? So you need to pursue and push and press towards your goal, because nobody else is going to do it for you, because your struggle or your poverty or whatever it is that you're going through, it is determined by you taking the first step. You see, that suffering is not permanent. You lacking that job is not permanent. You feeling that mortgage is not permanent. It's going to be permanent when you quit. You see, so this 2020, tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna do better. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter, with or without, regardless of, you have to make it this year with all the struggles. It's getting tougher and tougher every day. Yeah, I know, I've been there, but it's up to you to take the second decision and say, you know what, okay, fine, I have suffered, so what? Life has to go on, right? It has to go on. What now? What then? So you see, that suffering, you have to endure it, master it, and learn to control it. Don't let it control you. You're suffering, you feel like you're worthless, you feel like you're useless. No. You are worthy. You got the strength, you got the power. It's inside you. You just have to unleash that lion inside you, that beast inside you that people don't know yet. Alright, start living your life and stop with this mediocrity. Just be yourself, and chase your dream, and let that suffering turn into something better. All of those who thought you were even gonna make it, just prove them wrong. And lastly, you need to believe in yourself and have faith. Believe that this stage is gonna pass. You're going to accomplish, you're going to make it. Oh yeah, and that way, if you believe in yourself, then it's gonna happen. You understand? Believe in yourself. Have that courage to push yourself. For people to respect you, you need to respect yourself first. For you to make another person happy, you need to be happy too. So let that suffering that you're going through not disturb the other person, not distract, not let people flee away from you, but you need to make the first step and make the first decision. So I hope that makes sense. Look, if you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, because I make dope videos like this every week. So I will see all of y'all in the next video. If I don't see y'all in the video, I'm gonna be mad. So stay, decisive.